Tonight on the Local Live, new officials in Mamaroneck Village. A Mamaroneck High School student wins a scientific award. Larchmont and Mamaroneck kick off the holiday celebrations. A local photographer develops a book of Larchmont waterfront snapshots. These stories and more coming up. Good evening. It's Thursday, December 7th. I'm Maura Carlin. Welcome to the Local Live, and let's get started. After 8 years with a bipartisan board, the Village of Mamaroneck Board of Trustees now is comprised solely of Democrats. On Monday, December 4th, Tom Murphy and Nora Lucas were sworn in as new mayor and new trustee for the Village of Mamaroneck. Both new officials thanked residents for their support and acknowledged the Village of Mamaroneck as a very active bipartisan community.
I'm overwhelmed by the number of people who've come out to support us, who supported us all through the campaign. And I hope you'll just keep supporting us as we take office and as we work. And I hope you will continue to be vocal and tell us what you think needs to be done in the Village of Mamaroneck so we can do the best job that we can. Thanks.
And I'm very happy that we live in a community where there are two parties that are active and alive, and it allows us to learn more about the community and to learn more about the people who live here. I am honored to be here, except having my 3 children. This is the biggest honor of my life, and I appreciate the opportunity, and I promise you I will try and do my best.
Before becoming village mayor, Tom Murphy left his position as a councilman in the town of Mamaroneck. Well, that seat now needs to be filled. According to Mamaroneck Supervisor Nancy Seligson, the town board has the authority to appoint a replacement who would be required to run for election in November 2018 if he or she wants to stay in the position. Interested residents should send their resume to the town supervisor by December 15th. Congratulations to Mamaroneck High School senior Chloe Weiser. The 17-year-old was awarded the Accorder Scientific Excellence Award after working alongside researchers from Columbia University to design a microphone for cochlear implants. Chloe was able to take her own personal experience with hearing loss and turn it into a product to help others like herself.
Yeah, so I recently won the Accorda Scientific Excellence Award for my project entitled The Totally Implantable Microphone for a Cochlear Implant. So what this project focused on was creating an implantable microphone for cochlear implants, which are devices that are implanted within the ear of deaf people to allow them to hear. So the reason that I wanted to create this implantable microphone was to allow the cochlear implant patients to wear their devices while swimming or while in the shower, and also improve the cosmetic appearance of the devices, while also improving the sound localization so that patients who wear cochlear implants can much more easily detect where sounds are coming from. I definitely want to continue doing research in college, and then I think I want to go on to be a doctor, maybe be an ENT and be the person implanting cochlear implants within deaf people's ears one day.
And talking about school news, the Mamaroneck School Board has decided not to pursue modular classrooms for September 2018. The board will discuss next steps in exploring potential solutions to space and enrollment challenges at its next meeting on Tuesday, December 19th. This Saturday, December 9th, the Village of Mamaroneck Arts Council is hosting its annual Arts and Crafts Fair. Vendors from all over will be displaying their works at the Mamaroneck Public Library. Arts Council member Shari Allison tells us more.
The Village of Mamaroneck Arts Council is hosting the 7th Avenue Arts and Crafts Fair here at the Mamaroneck Public Library, lower level, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's absolutely free for the public, and it's a chance for people to see local artists and buy unusual gifts for the holidays for their loved ones. Everybody in the area and outside the area, bring all your friends and family. It's a great way to check out local artists.
Welcome back, and we have a treat in store for you. I'm Mike Witch, and I'm sitting here with Philippa Wharton, and you are a videographer. and you have just come out with a new book that I think is going to be the hit of the holiday season. Tell us about Summer Afternoon at Manor Park.
So this book just happened over this summer. I was experimenting with my camera, and I discovered a picture effect, an in-camera effect that's called illustration mode. And I started taking pictures, and I got really interesting pictures. So I took a walk through Manor Park one beautiful afternoon, and the pictures that resulted I thought were just delightful, and I wanted to do something with them. So I made a book.
They are delightful. We can see some of them as we talk. And can you tell us something about the pictures? They were all taken at Manor Park.
Yes, and it was one walk through, starting at one end of the park through the other end. And took my time. I had my puppy with me, my dog, so I let her like play with a stick and rest in the shade while I took pictures. And there were some people. It was just a typical afternoon, beautiful summer afternoon.
And the sense we get is that we are on the walk with you. So this is also accompanied by a set of cards
So I
called
have
the Matching Memory Card Game.
Yes. You'll notice there's a weather vane in Manor Park. It's a sailboat weather vane, which I've always loved.
Yes.
And I live in a house that has cats on the roof, a weather vane set of cats. So once I did these pictures, I was like, okay, what else can I do with this? This is a really cool effect. So I started taking pictures of weather vanes in town. And it became like a treasure hunt for me. Everywhere I looked, I was noticing weather vanes, beautiful weather vanes in town. Like there's a Pegasus, a horse. I started riding my bike all throughout town, through Mamaroneck. Every time one of my kids came home, I was like, let's go for a bike ride. And I just stumbled across some very unique weather vanes. So these are all Larchmont and Mamaroneck. And I had even more. This is a set of 12 matching pairs, but there were plenty more.
How many different kinds of weather vanes did you discover?
So there are a fair number of sailboats, different kinds of sailboats, some with one sail, two sails more. There are a number of whales. In fact, there's one right in the center of town in Larchmont, which everybody passes, and hopefully some people have noticed, but you'll notice it now. There's other whales in town. Horses, pretty standard, and roosters, lots of different kinds of roosters. So the one on the top of this box is St. John's Church in Fountain Square.
And you're able to get so close because your camera happens to have a very long lens effect,
Exactly. So
allowing
this
you
is
to
a
reach
camera
way in there.
I took on safari with me, and it helps to get the animals on top of homes when I'm at a distance.
So you're a videographer, but now you're doing photography with, well, this camera does photography as well as video, doesn't it?
Yes, this is actually a second camera I use when I'm shooting a video if I want two different angles. So it's very important for me to get them to match when I'm shooting with another Sony camcorder. So that's why I was like really trying to understand white balance and picture profiles and all the different settings, and that's how I discovered this setting.
Okay, we're going to take a look at some more pictures, and I want to ask you where we can buy this book and who's getting the proceeds. We'll be right back with that information. And welcome back. I'm here with Philippa Wharton, and you were just telling us about your weather vane cards. And of course, this delightful book, Summer Afternoon at Manor Park, a walk through Manor Park in Larchmont. Where can we buy this book?
So the books are available at Anderson's Bookstore. The Voracious Reader is selling them, and Foley's is selling them.
So 3 places in town. And what are the prices? Because they're 2 different sizes.
Right. So the bigger picture book is $20, and the little one is $12, and a portion of all the proceeds goes to the Manor Park Society.
Ah, so you had to get permission, of course, because Manor Park is a privately owned land?
I walk there every day with my dog. I don't think you need permission to take pictures.
Oh, okay. But the pictures are yours then, and then proceeds, some of it is going to Manor Park.
I'm just going to donate them. For me, this is not a money-making venture. This was just to share something that I really enjoyed myself and I wanted to share with others.
Does the Manor Park Association have a particular project in mind to use with the proceeds?
They don't even know that I'm doing this.
Ah, okay. It'll be a surprise, a holiday surprise for them.
Yes, I mean, we'll
Good.
see how much it costs a certain amount to produce these, and I tried to keep the price down.
Sure. Well, it's a lovely book, and thank you for coming to the local
Can I
live.
tell you about the weather vanes? where
Oh,
those are sold?
absolutely. Sorry. Yes, let's talk about the weather
So
vanes.
these are sold at Right On in Larchmont,
Okay.
Anderson's, and also at Foley's, and also Miller's toy store in Mamaroneck, because
Okay.
there are some Mamaroneck weather vanes in here.
Okay. I see a flying pig.
Yes, that was a special find. My husband and I were riding our bikes through every single street, and we went through one street, didn't see anything, but on the way back, we saw it.
Uh-huh. And the rooster?
Yes, that's in the manor. Beautiful rooster.
It's a little challenging to take weather vane pictures, isn't it? I mean, not only the distance, but also it has to sort of be in profile so you can see it.
Yes, and it changes according to the wind. There were some that I had to keep going back to get a good angle on them.
Ah,
And also,
Well.
it's hard if there are trees in the background. I was trying to get clean shots of them.
the intrepid photographer you are.
Yep. Oh, okay, so this is the one people might recognize.
Yes, that's a sperm whale, I think. And I don't know where that is.
It's actually in the main intersection at Chatsworth and the Boston Post Road.
Wow.
I think it's on a bank.
Uh-huh. Well, I have a feeling that people are going to be looking up these days as they look for more weather vanes. Do you have another project in mind? Not that you're telling us
Possibly
yet?
Dogs of Mamaroneck and
Oh, okay.
Larchmont. That would be a fun one.
Yes. That would be
Yeah.
a fun one. But in the meantime...
But really, my true love is video. That's what I do most of the time, and what
Sure.
I love to do is videos for nonprofits to help tell their stories.
that's
That's really
good.
what I do.
Well, thank you so much again for coming on to the Local Live.
Pleasure.
And the book, again, is called Summer Afternoon at Manor Park. And here we have the card game of weather vanes of Larchmont and Mamaroneck. Philippa Wharton, photographer, thank you for being with us. And when we come back, we will have reporters Lindsley Barrios and Katia Loy Knight with the best of this weekend's holiday celebrations. Stay tuned.
All this happiness and giving for the holidays. I say bah humbug. Who's there? It is I, the ghost of LMC-TV past. What do you want? Because of your continual lack of donations, the nonprofit LMC-TV no longer has the ability to cover community events or hold classes for the children in a larger space. Think about the children, I don't have any children. You won't be able to watch government meetings and complain about taxes from the comfort of your own living room. What? Oh, no. No. Send your tax-free donation today and keep LMC-TV going, or 3 ghosts will come to haunt you. The ghosts from the public channel, the education channel, and the municipal channel. Please, don't take away my LMC-TV. I'll donate in the morning. Boy, what month is this?
Why, it's December, sir.
Ah, I have not missed it. There is still time to donate to LMC-TV.
On Sunday, the village of Mamaroneck had its tree lighting social, and Arcadia Loy Knight was there.
Hi everyone, I am Katie Loy Knight and I'm at the Harbor Island Park, their 12th anniversary tree lighting social. I am very excited to be here because it will be my very first time to see the Christmas tree lighting. First off, there was a long line of parents and their kids waiting to make their request to Santa Claus. Mayor Norman Rosenblum was being Santa's helper by handing out candy canes to the children.
While it's my last as a mayor, I plan on staying around here. But it's just such a privilege to participate in a fantastic village. Nothing more important than your family. And your family is not only your immediate family, but your extended family, which is your community.
Thank you so much. You heard from the mayor himself. It's all about family, right?
Right. Absolutely, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday to everybody else.
There was singing of Christmas carols that were warming the hearts of everyone, along with the delicious hot chocolate.
I love doing this. I've been doing this for about 10 years now.
And how do the people receive the hot chocolate?
I've never had anyone say, I don't want hot chocolate.
Is it your first time here?
Yes, it's the first time. Yes.
What do you guys want to say to the Mamaroneck family?
Merry Christmas!
Finally, the tree was lit, and I felt a fuzzy feeling that this season brings.
I come here every year. I like the hot dogs here, and I love being here with my family.
This was my first time here to see the tree lighting, and as you can see, I'm with Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and I'm so happy to be here. I had a great experience, and I will tell everyone to come out to experience this as well. Is there anything you would like to say, Santa Claus?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
All right, there you have it on Local Live TV. I am Katie Loy Knight.
Not to be outdone in holiday spirit, the village of Larchmont kicked off the season with its 4th annual Light Up Larchmont. Lindsley, you were there, so tell us all about it.
It was such a fun event to attend. I had lots of fun, and the music and Santa pictures really put me in the holiday spirit. Happy holidays, everyone. It's an amazing night here at Light Up Larchmont. My name's Lindsay Burris. I'm reporting from Constitution Park, and I can't wait to show you all the fun things that are going to happen tonight. At the 4th annual Light Up Larchmont celebration, our community came out for a night of caroling, hot cocoa, donuts, arts and crafts, and of course they came to see Santa and the tree lighting. So I'm here with Kaylin, so I'm going to ask her a few questions. So what is the true meaning of Christmas for you?
I think it's love, family, spend more time with family. I think it's the most important.
We also spoke with George Latimer, and we asked him what he thinks about this event.
I don't think I'm going to get on Santa Claus's lap, but all little children, and I guess at my age, the grandchildren get to enjoy it. So it's really a good time, and it really amplifies the hometown feeling of Larchmont.
So I'm here at the Arts and Crafts section. So as you can see, there's many people gathering around to do some nice festive decorations. So let's go. What did you make tonight?
I'm a reindeer.
And what did you use for your reindeer?
A nose.
The holiday spirit fills Constitution Park to the tunes of Christmas songs.
Jingle bell, chicken. The red horseshoe on my sleigh tonight.
Reindeer love him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light Up Larchmont is sadly coming to an end, but the holidays are just starting. We will come back to you with more local news this season. We hope all our local live viewers are having a happy holidays. And remember, don't forget to leave cookies for Santa. Happy holidays, guys!
And now it's time for Pet Rescue's Pet of the Week. With a name like Claus, we're not sure if this kitten came from the North Pole. Claus is under 2 years old and would be a perfect fit under your Christmas tree. She's very shy right now because she's brand new to Pet Rescue, but we're sure with a little holiday cheer, this Claus will be ha-ha happy. Aquila is a husky Malamute mix. He's 3 years old but has the bright enthusiasm and happiness of a puppy. This big pup would do best in a home with a spacious yard or with a family that enjoys long walks. Aquila gets along great with other dogs, so add this wolf to your pack. Adopt him soon. To adopt Claus or Aquila, or check out what other cats and dogs are available, go to ny-petrescue.org. We always welcome new volunteers and interns, and we love hearing from our viewers. Send an email to thelocallive@lmctv.org. All of our shows are available on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. And that's all for tonight. I'm Maura Carlin. Good evening.